You won't believe what I read this morning. I just read an article about someone who didn't buy their first property until their 50s, and they regret waiting so long. Okay, look, I mean, like, listen, I know real estate is one of the biggest wealth building tools out there. The thing is, most people don't take advantage of it at an earlier stage. Okay, when it comes to real estate investing, it's about timing, just like stocks, right? So you have to get in at the right time, at the right moment. And right now, people are afraid of buying real estate. They are afraid of taking that first step, right? In this article I just read, this guy in his 50s stated that, hey, in 2022, I waited because I waited for the right timing for the interest rate and for the purchase price to go down, right? Or the interest rate to go down. Guess what? It didn't. The price did not drop. Interest rate did not drop. And he said, "Look, I'm in my 50s now. I'm trying to buy this property. I don't have that much. I don't have that much income as I did in my 20s or in my 30s, right? Now he said I'm paying 10 times more than what I should have paid, you know, in the past, right? So listen, today we're gonna break it down to you guys. The common fears a lot of people have and why you should take that first leap into buying your first home.
If you stay until the end of this video, you'll receive tools, practical tools that you can use to get over your fears so that you can get in the game and buy your home in 2025.
Yes, and guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Okay, we appreciate it. We want to get this message to as many people as we can.
Here are the fears. And here's the thing, we totally understand what's
Hmm.
going on. We totally understand why there's so much fear around buying a house.
Hmm.
So, a house usually is the largest, most significant investment any individual person will have, or the average person will have in
Hmm.
their lifetime. So, think about it, people invest into phones, which
Hmm.
are about $1,000.
Yep.
They invest into cars, which are tens of thousands of dollars.
Hmm.
But then when you get into investing into a house, a home,
Hmm.
we're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
And so the gentleman that we were talking about in the video who was 50 plus, right?
Hmm.
30 years ago, when he first was able to start into the housing market when he was in his 20s,
Hmm.
homes were not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Homes were around 50,000.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right.
And over time, it doesn't matter if there was a dip in the market, if there was a crisis, a recession, a
Hmm.
Great Depression, the real estate market's always bound back. So, what we're showing is that over time, home prices steadily increase. And
Hmm.
take a look at this map. Okay. This is truly what's happening to homes.
Hmm.
So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, there's a crash coming soon and I don't want to buy properties right now.
Right.
Well, I totally understand that feeling. But as a realtor,
Hmm. Yeah.
as a realtor and real estate consultants and real estate investors, we
Hmm.
talk to people who purchased houses in 2007.
And 2007, right? We all know about what happened. The recession hits, right? House prices went down. Okay. Guess what happened right after that? This is 2025. Prices went up. Okay. Things are going to happen in the real estate industry. Houses are going to go down, but guess what? There's always going to be an upside to it. There's always going to be an upside to it. So if people be like, oh, recession is coming. 2007. It's 2020. It is 2025 right now, and houses are going for 800K, 700K, 300K. Things changed. Okay, it's changed, but do not let that be a setback for you. Okay, there are so many fears out there. People have so many fears. For example, I don't have enough money. My credit score is not perfect. I don't have big down payment. Right, the market is crazy right now. Politics is crazy. Look at what's going on in politics. Right, but one of the things people don't understand is that despite the market being crazy, why are people still buying real estate? Why are the big companies still buying real estate? Okay. Why is Costco building 300 plus units, affordable homes? Why did it went from being a retail, right, a wholesale, to now adding a real estate to that investment? Okay. Why are these companies, tech companies, wholesale companies, they are getting into real estate? And why are you waiting? There are fears out there. You just gotta learn to take advantage and take that first leap. And today, like I said, we're gonna really dive into it and give you guys the perks to why you should invest in real estate or why you should buy your first home. Don't wait 50 years from now to your 50s. Okay, don't wait. You want to do it right now.
People think it's going to take them 50 years to feel like how the 50-year-old man feels,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't have to be that long. So when I was in Texas back in 2018, home prices were going for about 250,000.
Mm-hmm.
Those same houses are now going for $850,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's less than 10
A
years, you
lot.
guys. So, if you find yourself saying these four things to yourself,
Yeah.
then you could end up like the 50-year-old man.
You're saying I don't have enough money. My credit score is jacked up, right? I don't have enough down payment, or the market is crazy, right? These are the signs that you need to. I mean, these are the things you need to stop saying to yourself. If you are thinking, "Hey, I don't make enough money," right? Guess what? There are programs out there that is designed for low income families. Okay. And if you're saying, hey, I don't have enough money to cover the mortgage payment, right? Guess what? You have a few options. One, apply for a new job. A lot of people think that applying for a new job is hard. No, just put your resume out there. Go apply. Don't be afraid. Increase your income. Okay. If you cannot increase your income, apply for the low income family programs. They are designed for.
So, there are programs that will offer you a lower interest rate
Mm-hmm.
than the national market interest rate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when your interest rate is lower, your monthly payment is lower. So, that's an option.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also have affordable housing options that will help you to purchase a house.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of purchasing a house at the rate of the national market rate, let's say instead of purchasing a house at the market price,
Mm-hmm.
which is 500,000,
Mm-hmm.
you could purchase that house for $300,000. So you could take a look at those home buying programs,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yep.
And then the third option that we'll talk about is what Siaka said earlier about getting a new job. Sometimes you might think to yourself, oh, if I quit my job, that's going to hurt me when it comes time for me to apply for a real estate loan.
Mm-hmm.
No, they only need you to have 2 years worth of employment within a similar industry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say you were driving Uber, okay, and then you decided to go into a taxi business. Both of those are driving
Driving.
related,
Yep.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you decided to go from being a nurse to doing assisted living,
Mm-hmm.
okay? That's still in the space
Same
of
industry.
medical industry,
Yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can find a way to connect your two jobs in one letter, then you can do that. And then people don't realize is that you can use an offer letter. So
Mm-hmm.
let's say you receive a job and instead of making 80K, which is what you were making before, your new job has now just offered you $120,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
You haven't started your position. You're going to start your position next month. You can submit that offer letter stating 120,000 and use that to increase your pre-approval amount
Mm-hmm.
and increase the amount of money that you'll receive to purchase your house. So you have so many options.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying to yourself, I don't make enough money,
Mm-hmm.
that's a reason to hide.
It's a reason to hide, and I feel like you just gotta step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, right? Let's talk about credit. My credit isn't perfect. Okay, look, I have heard this a lot. Okay, I'm a credit specialist. Okay, I have deal
Yes.
people coming to me. Hey, I have a 300 credit scores. I cannot buy a house. Well, listen, I can turn that 300 credit scores into 700 in a matter of months, right?
And we've done it.
And
And
we have,
Siaka
yeah.
has done
I
it
mean, watch this video
over
right
and
here.
over and over
Okay,
again.
But it's so funny that one letter you guys give me and my score went from 400 to almost 700.
Oh my goodness. So you're telling me that since you started working with us, your credit went from the 400s to the 700s?
Yes.
What do you think was that killing blow that just knocked your scores out of the park?
Well, it was a letter that Siaka gave us to use. That was the letter that I used and has it said, just put everything, don't take out anything from it. And within less than the 30 days, I got back report from them. My car payment one was on that one and it took my car payment off.
What? So
I'm
Siaka's
surprised
letter
because
helps you to get that car
yes,
payment. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't have nothing more to use that the letter that I sent out. I sent out all three of them.
um, you can do it. Okay, there are simple steps you have to take. Right. For instance, get your credit report. Okay, go to annualcreditreport.com. Right, go ahead, pull your credit report, review your credit report, analyze the errors on there. Okay, for instance, a lot of common things people don't understand is that just your name alone can help you delete a lot of negative inquiries or negative accounts on your credit report. Okay, if the name is misspelled, guess what? That's a different person, and you can challenge that. Okay, people miss that a lot. You can challenge just by the name or just by the name. Okay, review your credit report. Okay, matter of fact, we even created a dispute letter kit. Right, like literally, it's in our bio. Like if you feel like, hey, I cannot do this by myself, and I need assistance. Guess what? It's a DIY dispute kit teaching you how to do it so that you can teach your kids and your future generations. Okay. Now I have some people coming for me from other companies. Hey, I've been with this. We had a student who been in this company for 4 years, right? 4 years, nothing had been deleted. They just been taking her money, right? Been with us for less than 30 days. She called us saying, "Hey, my credit score's in 700 already." I said, "Wow, fantastic, right?" Because guess what? The templates works, right? We put the right verbiage in it. So you can do this yourself. You just gotta find the right people to assist you. Okay, and that's what we do, right? We help our students. Okay, so if your credit is imperfect, don't worry about it. It is fixable.
It is
It
fixable.
is fixable. All right. Next we have I don't have enough down payment. Okay. Everybody say that I don't have enough down payment. I don't have 20% down. Okay. You don't need 20%. Okay. If you don't have enough down payment, guess what? There are down payment system programs out there for you. It's literally out there waiting for you to get. Our entire business is based on down payment system program, right? Grants programs. Looking up by you'll see the grants list. We have over 200 grants programs available that you can apply for. I'm talking about 50,000. Right? I'm talking about 60,000. I'm even talking about $100,000 available for you guys to go after. Right? People don't know about this. That's what they don't apply for.
And last, if you're saying to yourself, the market is just too crazy right now, well, guess what? That's one of the perfect times to buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to investing, I studied economics in school.
Yeah.
We always say the best time to jump into it is when everybody else is afraid. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When everybody else is selling and prices are down, you want to buy. When everybody is buying and prices are up, you want to hold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So it's about going against the grain. When you hear everybody else doing something, doing the opposite. And on top of that, never been a time in history where buyers thought to themselves, oh, this is the perfect time to buy a house. You know how I know it? Because I've been a realtor for such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Even when interest rates were as low as 2.5%, basically giving you free money to
Free money.
invest into real estate,
Free money.
guess what buyers were saying to me? Amber, the market is too crazy right now. The market is too crazy.
Yep.
I can't buy a house because there are bidding wars happening. There are
Mm-hmm.
too many people buying houses.
Mm-hmm.
It's too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard. So, even during the best of times
Mm-hmm.
to purchase properties, people are going to be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
There are going to be YouTube videos out there telling you that this is the worst time to buy a house. And so, this is what I tell my clients. I tell my clients, don't wait to buy your house.
Mm-hmm.
Jump in, buy now,
Mm-hmm.
wait, and watch as that appreciation
Mm-hmm.
just rides you and rides you and rides you all the way up to becoming financially free.
Yep. And just on that note, okay, we actually had a client that bought a house in actually 2025, beginning of 2025. Okay, purchased a house for I believe around 250 or almost close to 300. Right, the appraisal came back, and guess what? Instant equity, right? Instant equity. I'm talking about over 20K, right? You can make money doing this, right? And you can walk into equity. Do not wait. Like Amber said, do not wait. Whatever time you're watching this video right now, you should be looking to buy a house or reaching out to us to help you. We have realtors, right? We have lenders, okay? We have the grants programs. We have the dispute kits, right? We have all the resources you need to help you buy a house. Real estate is a wealth building tool. I'm telling you this. Okay. That's why you have all these big companies out here doing it. They don't want you doing it. Here are the steps you can take towards buying your first home. Step number one. Okay. Go ahead and right now subscribe to this video. Subscribe, like, and follow. Okay, do that right now. That's number one. Let's get this message out to as many people as we can. Okay. Step number two: check your credit. Okay, check and fix your credit. Go to, like I said, go to annualcreditreport.com. Get your credit report and create dispute letters and mail them out and repair your credit. If you don't have the dispute letter, go ahead and click the link in my bio, get a dispute kit, okay, and start repairing your credit. All right. Number three, you want to get pre-approved. Okay. After fixing your credit, you want to get pre-approved. Reach out to us. We have lenders, we have realtors that can assist you in this process, okay, and get you pre-approved. Step number four, you want to work with the right people. Come on now. All right. You can choose your team, right? Just make sure you choose the right team. If not, we would love to be your team. Okay. We have everything you need, right? Everything's in-house. Lenders, realtors, like I said. You want the right team. And let me tell you, okay, Amber, my wife, she's one of the best realtor I ever had or worked with. Just being personal. I mean, she have other people that will testify for her. I mean, she have a client in Cali who pretty much the property was going for what, 2.1 million, and you brought it down to what?
1.6.
1.6 million. She brought that to 1.6 million, right? And now he's building 4 properties on that land, making him over 4 million plus, right? And she assisted him getting the permits, X, Y, and Z. She did a lot of the work, and he's like, "Can I bow down to you?" Essentially, like he is excited. I mean, she's one of the best realtors I have worked with. She made me so much. Well, she made us so much money, right? I'm saying like I'm the client. She made me so much money, right? So we have the support group for you, okay? And we want to help you, okay? All we ask you is to take the leap of faith,
Yeah.
okay? Take the leap of faith. Stop worrying about, I don't have enough money. I'm not ready. You're never gonna be ready if you keep having that mindset. You
Right.
never will be ready.
Right.
My wife and I had that same issue, right? We are young, right? When we're
Yeah.
younger, we're like, oh, no, we're not ready for this. We're not ready for that. We brought our fresh home, and it was literally it needed so much work,
Right.
so much work. People thinking, like, oh, you guys gonna lose money. Guess what? After 4 years, we made so much money that we haven't seen before. We put over 50K into the house over time, right? But we
Right.
made so much money at the end. We were so afraid starting, and now we're like, whoa, wait, what's that check say? Okay, now all right, I'm buying 4 more. Let's get this ball rolling. I'm buying 6 more. I'm buying 10 more. Right? Let's get the ball rolling. Stop waiting, okay?
Right.
And reach out to us. Let us help you. And don't forget to like and subscribe because we need this message to as many people as we can get to. Like and subscribe. Let's get this go. Let's get this going. 2025 is your year, and I want to see you. I want to see an email coming to me saying, "Hey, I just closed." I want to see that. I just closed on my first home, on my second home, but I just closed. I want to see that. So let's get to it. All right.